So A times B becomes, hey there, welcome to the School of Mathematics Nigeria. This is Rose. Okay, so today we're talking about matrix multiplication. If you've not seen the previous videos, we taught on metrics, how to add and subtract metrics. I'll leave a link somewhere. You go check it out. But for recap sakes, because we love you guys. Matrix is a set of real or complex numbers arranged in rows and columns to form a rectangular array. So we know the types of matrices that we have. We have videos on that. Please check. And we also know that you have to call your rows before your column. So you have to say 4 by 3, 3 by 4, 2 by 2 by calling the rows, the number of rows before the column. Okay, so today we want to talk on matrix multiplication. We know that multiplication involves, combining two or more numbers to form a new number. Okay, in this case, you're trying to multiply two or more matrices to form a new matrix, right? And we'll begin by doing the scalar multiplication. What does that mean? I'll write that out. So a scalar multiplication is a way of multiplying a scalar with a matrix. So you have a number trying to multiply a matrix. We have 4 times 3, we have 12. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 7 is 28. So here is a way to multiply a scalar with a matrix. Now, in a case where we have two matrices, what do we do? Before you even begin, you would have to ask yourself, can I multiply these two matrices? Is it possible? What is the rule? The numbers of columns in the first matrix has to be the same as the number of rows in the second matrix. What do we mean? Recall that the column is the vertical, way. We have 3 columns versus 3 rows. That way, it satisfies the rule. So we can multiply these two matrices together. Let's get it. The whole of this will multiply the whole of this. Okay, so let's go one after the other. 1 times 7 plus 2 times 9 plus 3 times 11. You're done with the first row and the first column. Okay, moving on to the second. The same row multiplies the second column. So we're going to move 1 times 8 plus 2 times 10 plus 3 times 12. Okay, that way you're done with the first row multiplying the whole matrix. So now you have the second row to multiply the whole matrix. So you go again. Remember the whole of this times the first. So 4 times 7, 5 times 9, and then 6 times 11. You're done with this one. You use this same row to multiply the second column for its second side. So you have 4 times 8. You have 5 times 10. Then you have 6 times 12. So you have to be very careful when you get to this point because you want to multiply correctly so you don't mix up things and you don't miss anything. So A times B becomes, of course, now you start to multiply. 1 times 7 is 7, plus 2 times 9 is 18, plus 3 times 11 is 33. Okay? Moving to the next, or you can do this next, whichever one works is fine. So 4 times 7 is 28, plus 5 times 9 is 45, 6 times 11 is 66. Right. Move to the next one. 1 times 8 is 8, 2 times 10 is 20, 3 times 12 is 36. This next one. So 4 times 8 is 32. Plus 5 times 10 is 50. Plus 6 times 12 is 72. So what do we do? 7 plus 18 is 25. 25 plus 33, just put it here, 58. 8 plus 20 is 28. 28 plus 36, that is 64. And then we have 28 plus 45 is 73. 73, that's 1. 73 plus 66, that's 139. And then we have 32 plus 50, that's 82. And then here we have 154. When you're multiplying two matrices, ensure that you take your time. So the third example I'd like to show us is probably simpler. Here you have 2 by 2 matrix. Of course, you have to ask yourself, equal matrices can be multiplied together because the rule stands. The number of columns in the first matrix has to be the same as the number of rows in the second matrix. So here you have how many columns? 1, 2. Here you have 2 rows, 1, 2. So that stands. Now let's go. So A times B is, I would like to correct something. So usually we write multiplication of matrices this way, or you write it this way. Because when we treat vector, you would see that there's a difference between this and this representation. Okay, so it's better, the earlier the better. So I have to keep writing this way so you get used to it, okay? This is the correct representation when multiplying two matrices. All right, so we have the rule stands. You do this, use this to multiply the first and the second. So here we have 1 times 5 plus 2 times 7. Okay, the same here. 1 times 6 plus 2 times 8. Okay, and then you do the next one. 3 times 5 plus 4 times 7. Okay, move to the next one. 3 times 6 plus 4 times 8. So here, A times B becomes 1 times 5 is 5 plus 2 times 7 is 14. 1 times 6 is 6 plus 2 times 8 is 3 times 5 is 15 plus 4 times 7 is 28. 3 times 6 is 18 plus 4 times 8 is 32. Of course, here you know 5 plus 14 is 19. 6 plus 16 is 22. 15 plus 28, just put it down here, you get 43. 18 plus 32, that's 50. So I know that as many of you that are still watching, you are experts when it comes to multiplying matrices. To have a little recap before I give you yours to do, we said that we have scalar matrices, scalar multiplication, and multiplication of two matrices. Okay, so for your scalar, you just have a number. That's a scalar multiplying a matrix. It's just straightforward, yeah? Then for two matrices, the rule says the number of columns in the first matrix has to be the same or equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. And there we have it. Okay, so I'm going to give you yours to do now, and you let us know what your answer is in the comment section. Please do not forget, as always, if you enjoy seeing these videos, why not subscribe so you can get to see more of this. Share with your loved ones so they can learn matrices. It's important for every science student. Yeah. And yeah, leave your comment letting us know what your answer is. You can follow us on all our social media platforms. We have our WhatsApp community. The link is in the description box. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. We just hit 15,000 of you. No way that I'll leave 15,000 of you to yourselves. I had to come back. Thank you so much for sticking. Thank you so much for subscribing. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah. Until next time.